What's up, everyone? So, your girl, gonna do this live real quick. This gonna be a quick little live because your girl got things to do tomorrow. So let's get to it. So Daysha responded to her half sister or whatnot, and people is taking Daysha Taylor's side. So okay, little backstory. I don't know if y'all know this. So Daysha Taylor and Ty Taylor and Trent Taylor, Papa Taylor got three, I think he got 3 or 4 kids with his or 5 kids with his wife, I think. I think he got 4 or 5 with her. So he stepped out of the marriage and he cheated on his wife. Him and his wife are still together to this day. So he ended up got another woman prego, okay? So the half sister is coming out and she feels some type of way. So Daysha Taylor had count the mother of the kids, her mother of, of the kids, okay, that she got. And I think her name Money, the half sister named Money, I believe. And so she had spoke out or whatnot. She was saying something about that she was never invited to some of the events that Daisha had and Ty had or whatnot. So how do y'all feel about that? Because my opinion is it's heartbreaking because the kids are involved, but you gotta understand that Daisha, Ty, and Trent is grown. Daisha in her 30s, Ty's still in her 20s, and Trent is in her 20s, right? So it's hard to, what I'm saying, get the siblings together, but you can't make them do anything to get them together, go out places together. You can't make another grown person to act civilized and be nice to their other half. Because it's really the father's fault because he the one stepped out of the marriage, cheated on his wife. And some people agreeing with Daisha. So people in the comment was saying this. They said the Taylor kids don't have to accept money. She needs to go to therapy with her mom, her mother, and father. Because at the end of the day, it's their fault she in this situation. I agree on that. She does. Because it is kind of the father's fault because he know that it's gonna take effect. And that's why I say some men doesn't understand when they outside and cheat on their significant other and they end up getting another woman prego, that's gonna affect the kid's life. And people don't notice that, but it affects the children's livelihood. Because I remember one of the, I think her name Taylor May, and it's another dude. They had played Tyler Perry. I don't know if y'all noticed this, but they played Tyler Perry. And they got married or whatever, and the dude already got kids. Her husband got kids already. So when he got married, what I'm saying, the kids started to, look, what I'm saying, look the other way. They kind of feel some type of way. So it do kind of affect the kids. And people don't know that it takes a long time to heal. And sometimes they will never get over that. So you can't get mad when another sibling doesn't want to um be close to their half sister or half brother, whatever the dad has. You know what I'm saying? Now the mama, they got the same mama, but if they don't have the same mother and same dad, you can't get mad at all. If the child doesn't want to um have a bond connected with their half sister, half brother, you can't get mad. And I don't what I'm gonna say is that I agree with Daisha because at the end of the day, it's her daddy's fault that he put that girl in that situation because he should have never stepped out and cheated on his wife in the first beginning. So now Daisha and Ty them is not bonding with their siblings. I mean, her sister, her half sister. Okay, so somebody else said exactly. Hold on, let me see. Somebody said in the comment, it said exactly. Somebody said, if my dad make a outside child and it hurt my mom, I'ma ride for my mom and her feelings. Her mom knew that man was married and had to do this. Exactly. So she did it to herself. The mother knew that he already was married. That's why I say that the side chick women is never going to win. And I'm gonna be honest. Because the side chick know that a man already have a woman pregnant and you still want to rock with that person, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to be the side chick the rest of your life, kudos to you. Cause that's not a flex. You know what I'm saying? Because you is going to affect that child's life in the near future. And both of the kids gonna be like, dang, we don't have the same mama. We got different moms. And that's the dad's fault. The daddy had to sit down and talk to their kids because I know they should be wanting to knock the crap out of Papa Taylor sometimes. I know he do. I know they want to cuss him out so bad how he did their mother. But you gotta understand, they grown now. So let's listen to the clip that Daysha Taylor had to say about her half sister. So let's go ahead and listen, you guys. Hold on. Let me mm, do this right quick, y'all, so y'all can hear. I just feel like when people ask her how many siblings you got, I don't feel like she'd be like however many it is. She count her immediate siblings. I know she got to. I love these real. I don't want to hurt her feelings. I just feel like when people ask her how many siblings you got, I don't feel like she'd be like however many it is. She count her immediate siblings. I know she got to. I love these real. I don't want to hurt her. Okay, so I'm going to read the comment what somebody has said. Someone said, I count all of mine. Y'all just something different. Somebody said, even though knocking heads that don't talk to. Someone said, exactly. I still haven't met them until this day. Somebody said, me either. But I still count all my siblings because at the end of the day, they are my siblings. Somebody said, that's different than the. She has met them and been around them. Somebody said that's different. No, somebody said, yeah. And I have the siblings that I grew up with. No, there's not strangers. They're just people who grew apart. A stranger is someone that you don't know and never knew, not someone you grew up apart from. Somebody in the comments said, mind you, they grew up around her. They did grow up around them. But the daddy had told them live and said I think the brother had spoke out his name Mike. I think he said that the dad said that that was his cousin, but then the daddy finally came out and said that that's your sister. So yeah, it's the dad's fault. Feel me? Somebody said, I say 3 on my mom and 4 on my dad's side. Someone said, somebody said in a comment, right? It's so simple. Exactly. Those folks so weird and hateful to that girl. It's sad. Somebody said exactly. Somebody said, I swear it's so simple to say. I feel bad for the sister. Somebody said I don't have outside siblings, but if I did, I claim them. My kids has a bunch of outside siblings, and when kids ask how many siblings they have, however, may or mother side, and say any about numbers on their dad side, that's their siblings. They're going to claim and count them. Someone's in the comment. Okay, so let's look at some more clips with Daysha. Cause Mama Money had said something about F them whatever, but you know it is what it is. If they don't want to you know make a bond as sisters and brothers, you can't make them do that because they grown now. It's the dad's fault that he stepped out and cheated on the mother.
I don't have no animosity towards nobody. I was never trying to be like shady. I was dead ass serious when I said that. Like I didn't. It wasn't shit.
Then she put it on mute. I guess she didn't want nobody to know what she was saying. Let me see if I can find another clip, y'all. But that's kind of wrong. But at the same time, I mean, it's her opinion. If she doesn't like her half sister, you can't. This it's the dad's fault. You know what I'm saying? He screwed up. It is what it is. Somebody said that the mother. Hold on. Let me pause this. Okay, somebody said that their mother never sent money Taylor, so neutral they never will. I mean, the mother felt some type of way. The mother Taylor, I mean, I agree because it's kind of awkward. You don't want to be in the middle of involved in that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's the dad's fault. The mother doesn't have to sell money either, money Taylor either. She doesn't have to. Because it's the father. He the one had to do the bonding. You know what I'm saying? So it's not it's not their fault. It's the data's fault. So I agree with Mother Taylor don't want to meet her husband's other daughter. Somebody said this they didn't grow up with her. Somebody said they did though. She was every YouTube video. Somebody said Laymo, no, she wasn't. Somebody said quit agreeing pissing me off because how would he feel if Dream him doesn't claim rain? Oh wow. Someone in comments said Rain isn't an outside baby. He had her before Daysha not doing. Somebody said Rain exactly who she described. Didn't grow up in the house and not Daysha's child. Stop moving the goalpost. Somebody said in the comment. Someone also said, but Rain has a better arrangement to be able to see her half siblings and wasn't the child created from the cheating scandal, and that's the adult's fault for not making a better agreement. Don't blame them, right? Again, rain is exactly what she described. And another thing, you don't know those people. You don't know Rain Ramage is or what Money Ramage was. Somebody said, my thing is, damn, Trend, you don't understand how Money feel. They wasn't fucking at this point. Somebody said, in a black family, we don't say have siblings. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Somebody said, that's my damn sister or brother simple. That's excuse that Daysha. Somebody said, yeah, I don't know what the F they talking about. My dad had outside kids. Then my effing siblings. My sister went to the prom. Me and my mom. 4 kids showed up for her. We showed up when we invited and was buried. That's if y'all grew up in the same household because you have the same mom. Exactly. No, my dad has other kids and they're included as my sibling point blank period. So I said I don't see how they can forgive their dad and not talk to their sister. I agree on that part. Somebody said the mother ain't forgave for real. Yeah, she did not. She did not forgive her husband for that. Now it would have been funny on the other foot if she stepped out and got pregnant with another man. He wanted a divorce, and then he would call her name calling. That's what some dudes do. It's like a get back game. So if you was to step back and got with somebody else and you still dealing with your husband or your boyfriend and you stepped out and got with another man and your boyfriend don't know about it and you end up got pregnant by another man and then years later you didn't tell your boyfriend that you had a baby by somebody else and he thinking that that child he's the whole time. It go both ways. So, you know, I'm not mad at Daisha at all. If she does not want to bond with her half sister or not, you can't make them do that because they grown. So, it said the Taylor girl's sister is Daisha wrong counting her and giving a quick answer. Let's listen to what this woman had to say.
That's why you should leave a relationship. Once you start cheating or once you get cheated on, it don't matter which way it comes from. Because if you think about what money's going through, it's like I agree with that shit, first of all.
She said she agreed Daisha. Wow.
My daddy, he was wild. So
well, I can't blame them not want to have a relationship with their sibling. It's the dad's fault. Point blank period.
It's a whole bunch of, but I if you ask me to this day, I'll be like, oh, it's five, five, five. And I named my whole business after my sister that passed away, so it's really six on my mama's side. But I'm so programmed to say it's five of us. Like you don't be thinking about it. You just think about how you was raised, how many was around you. You just get that number in your head and you keep it moving. It's five siblings. I got many more siblings on my dad's side, but I do get what they should saying. For money to go live, like she sounds like she about to cry, like she's really in her feelings, and I'm just like. So when people ask her, she be really walking around talking like I got six siblings. Like I don't know, maybe she do, but
now she got six siblings.
Sometimes people do just say the household they was raised in that number, and sometimes you just say your mama's kids. It's just a habit. It's just I don't know where it comes from.
Ain't nothing wrong with that because if she said that her mother, let me pause this.
You wasn't really.
If she said that her mama, if she count her mama kids, she gonna count her mama kids. You can't get mad if she doesn't want to count the daddy kids. She don't have to do that because she's gonna ride for her mama. At the end of the day, you can't get mad that her daughter or her or whoever ride for their mother. You can't get mad. At the end of the day, if she want to take up for her mother, so be it. Because I would have did the same thing too. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said that I don't even know my dad's kids. Honestly, she should be happy to have a good dad. there for her. She looking at his other kids' lifestyle with the two married parent home and their sibling group. And she's jealous and she's entitled when unfortunately that's not the cards she was dealing. I think Money is kind of jealous of the Taylor girls because they are rich and she feels like her dad should help her musical. I don't know if she's trying to do a music career or whatever she's trying to do, but some people feel like Money is jealous of the Taylor girls. Somebody said, right. Somebody said this. Somebody said, everyone's saying they should be including her. Like, that's not the dynamic. Somebody said, my dad had 16 kids on his wife. Oh, shit. That's a lot of dang on kids. Oh, honey, I would have been left. He had 16 on her? Uh-uh. Yeah, it's the cook with the damn food. Somebody said, me too. I only claim my sister on my mama's side. I don't go around claiming strangers. Damn. Now they don't claim strangers. Somebody said exactly. Somebody said, no, the Taylor family messed up IDC. Even if we don't claim our daddy's kids, we damn sure don't damn deny them. Somebody said, Mama Taylor evil F for telling those kids to stay out of it and love on their sister, even if it hurts. Her trauma should not have been passed to their daughters. Okay, so they said that in the comment about Mama Taylor. Oh, these people is really eating them up. Their leader never denied her. LOL. I am saying sometimes people slip up with a fast answer. Somebody said he wasn't being shady. It was the comment girl, Daysha Taylor. And somebody said, girl, be quick, picked up that man, and then they by Daysha. Damn, these folks going in. So what do y'all guys think of the situation? This is so messy. Let me see if I can let y'all listen to the clip, y'all. Hold on. Cause the girl said that Daysha not wrong, that she doesn't want to have a conversation with her sister. Don't want to be close, whatever. Let me see. I'm trying to.
Why do you look fonder? Why do you like you thinking?
Because I'm confused. Where did they get another level from?
I have no idea. Hey, hold on, Chet. Hold on, Chet. Hey.
I do got you got another, but it's not through my mama though. It's like, yeah, it's one.
Oh, bro, you say, oh?
Cause I always just count my mama kids. I don't count the outside kids.
Why the Chet know your family better than you?
Because they in my business. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
No, that is wild.
Like, I be trying not to talk about that. Like, they know I don't be trying to talk about shit. Man, maybe I gotta get some please.
And sometimes I'm gonna be for real. Sometimes the fans be messy as hell because, like, they did not have to bring that up about her half sister. Like she said that she doesn't count her dad's kids. I mean, at the end of the day, people can't get mad. You know what I'm saying? That's their opinion. If she felt like that, then it is what it is. Let's move on to the next topic, y'all. So, Royalty, she had dropped the video today. Yesterday. I'm not gonna get copyrighted or whatever, because you know how YouTube is. You can't use, people's content. Okay, so I'm gonna talk a little bit about it. But I feel Royalty because CJ, he do the most sometimes. And it's wrong that CJ bashing Royalty parenting skills and not having the kids in school and stuff. So she said that she agreed to CJ about the kids should be in school. Okay. She did say that. She agreed. And him coming on the internet bashing her, and then he up there being nasty towards the kids and stuff, like Royce was saying that he always call her every time something go wrong with the twins. He always call about they not going to bed. They be up at night. And Royalty said that she doesn't do that. She doesn't call CJ so cool about putting them to sleep or anything like that. And so I agree on Royalty with that, because like CJ act like he can't not handle the twins. And he did all this. He took this lady to court trying to fight all his rights or whatever, because Royalty tried to protect her kids when he had that incident 3 years ago. Okay. And so now he wants to give all his rights up. He don't want to deal with the twins, because somebody was saying that they feel that CJ is doing it for Ty. They feel like that CJ wants to travel with Ty Taylor and you know go out of town, go places with her, whatever, so he don't have to deal with the twins. That's what some other people were saying. Okay, this not come from my word; it's come from the fans' mouth. They feel like CJ wants to give his rights up to Royalty so he can live his best life and go out of town with Ty. Okay, and he feels like that he don't want to deal with Royalty. That's what basically he's trying to say. He don't have to hear her mouth. That's what he's trying to say. And the messages that she's sending him, that's what he's trying to say. And CJ is messy, because why would you have to go on the internet bashing your baby mother like that? Y'all have two kids together. And it's so sad because the twins, both of them are 6 years old now. So now you bashing these kids, you talking to the kids all type of ways. Then you telling them, don't be telling your mom everything what's going on in my house and all that. You know what I'm saying? Royce had the right to check on her kid. If she want to ask them question, how was their day? What did they did at their dad's house or whatever? And you in your feelings, I don't understand what's wrong with CJ, but CJ really needs some help. And if I was Royalty, I would get full custody of the kids, and I wouldn't even worry about CJ, because at this point, CJ know what he doing. He trying to push Royalty buttons. That's what he trying to do. He trying to push her buttons, and he want her to get a response, and she gave him that response. And I wish that she never gave him that response, but she had to defend herself, because CJ always talk about her to her kid and saying that her mother's skills is horrible. And I'm kind of glad that Royalty let CJ know that he is a horrible father, because some things I see that when CJ make a post or videos and stuff, and then he say things or whatever, that's a horrible father, because why would you get on the internet on TikTok at that and showing people how you talk to your twins? So when no kids get older, they already older now, but when they get more older, when they get like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, they gonna look at CJ a different way, and then they might say, hey mom, I don't want to go to dad's house anymore. Because one thing about when kids get older, they get certain age, when they get like 10 or 9 years old, they're not gonna want to deal with the other parent because it's the way how you treat them. So, and it seemed like CJ trying to do the same thing how he did to Kamari. Because I don't know if y'all might be new here. I don't know if y'all know about this, but when CJ left um Gary, when he left Gary, he ended up moving to Las Vegas. Okay. He left his first child. And he haven't seen her maybe a year, a month, I believe. Because it's been so long since that had happened. Okay. So CJ had banded Kamari. When he had got with Royalty, he helped her with her 3 kids, and then now she got 5 now. They got 2 kids together now, right? So CJ was in Kamar's life that much. But now he starts to be in her life more. And she's a teenager now. He started being her life more because Royalty told him to be in Kamari's life, you know. So CJ is a horrible father because the way he did his first child and now he's trying to act nasty towards his twins because like I remember when Royalty said yesterday in her video, she said that he's mad that she would not listen to what he want her to do or something. I believe, yeah, she said something like that he's mad because she wouldn't do what he want her to do. And CJ mad about that. So that's what some men do out here. And CJ not the only one, because it is some fathers out here bitter. And I'm not gonna say all of them, but it's some out there. It's bitter. They be nasty towards the baby mama and the kids too. So it's kind of heartbreaking that Royalty had to keep coming on the internet and explain herself and take up for herself and her kids because the twins don't deserve to get mistreated like that. You know what I'm saying? If you can't handle the twins, let Royalty keep them for the whole year. You know? So if he want to give up his rights, so be it. Because I know Royalty would be loved to be glad if he gave all his rights to her and she wouldn't have to worry about CJ like that no more. You know. So yeah, the twins, they don't deserve it at all. They deserve to be loved. They don't deserve to get mistreated. They kids, you know what I'm saying? Kids gonna get into stuff. Kids gonna get into the other sibling because they playing or whatever. And sometimes it's hard to go to sleep. And then CJ be on TikTok. I understand that CJ hustling. He trying to keep his money going because TikTok do be paying good. Nothing wrong. But if you got kids to look out for. You got kids that look up to you, and the way how you treat them, that's not right. The way how you treated them. So when they get older, they're gonna be like, this is how my daddy treated me when I was 6 years old. He telling me this and telling me that, not to go back and tell mom, blah 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 blah. The kids gonna remember all that stuff when they get older. They're not gonna like CJ. I'm trying to tell you, they're gonna be so close to Royalty when they get older. They're gonna be so close to their mom. Because after a while, when they get older, they're not gonna want to go to CJ house when they get older. Because the way he been treat them, and then I understand that he got a new relationship. You know what I'm saying? Now he want to act different because he in a totally new relationship with somebody else. And so now he want to act bitter, act nasty towards the twins and the kids. I mean, the twins and the mother, which is wrong. But tell me what y'all guys think in the comment about CJ So Cool and Royce's situation. Tell me how y'all guys think about Daysha doesn't want to um exclude her half sister into events, and she don't claim her as a sibling. What do y'all guys think of that? But anyway, your girl is fit to get off of here because I do have somewhere to be tomorrow. So please like subscribe to my channel every time I do a live or short videos, or go to my other channel. It's TikTok series Reacted TV with your girl Queen Lola. That's my other channel. If y'all want to go there, y'all can. But anyway, y'all, I hope y'all have a wonderful night. And I might be going on live again later on today, you guys. I'm not for sure, but I might do another live. But anyway, y'all, good night.